So here we are. Where I've been pretty much bored with almost every MMO lately, and trying to find something to play. And I've pretty much determined that I can't really play. Gotta get my cursor. Hold on a second. My video is not public. It is private. But I've had a hard time playing any MMOs lately because none of them have really gathered my attention. But Black Desert always is, I always enjoy Black Desert because, I mean, it's just when you think about a fantasy-based world. I mean, just look at the view here. I mean, look at the mountains in the background, the trees. Look at these beautiful buildings. And one of the things I always really appreciate about Black Desert is that the towns always feel alive, even though there aren't that many actual players logged in right now. There's someone who ran past me with their pet. A tamer, it looked like, and you'll see players. Like right now, I don't really see a whole lot, but there are. Black Desert has a healthy population. People are always playing it, but even though there aren't a lot of actual players in my scene here, like in the game right now, but when I look around, the world still feels alive, and I love that. You have NPCs. This guy's he's like writing. This person's making some gestures. These people are haggling or discussing. Maybe he's trying to sell something, possibly. These guys are, talking about something. But there's always people just walking in the town. This old guy is just kind of talking to himself, apparently. This person. You always have these giants in the game that are interesting. And up here you can see, here's an actual player with really bizarre clothes. And here's like a Joker, and this is actually part of a story. Quest, I mean. But yeah, I always appreciate Black Desert, the fact that the world just... there's birds flying around. I just appreciate that there's always... seems to be NPCs walking around. It just makes the game feel alive, which is something that you really don't get in a lot of MMOs. The MMOs that specifically that come to mind is Alien. Feels like if you're just like in a city in Alien, it feels very dead. It's just like there's just these NPCs, but it feels kind of stupid. The worst, though, I would say, is Bless Unleashed. Like, when I was in Bless Unleashed, like, you'd go into a city, and it felt like the game just wasn't even completed. Because you'll be in a city, and there'll be, like, 1 or 2 NPCs, maybe 4 NPCs, and that's it. There's nobody walking around. There's no life to the game at all. But even as I look, I can see, like, dust floating through the air. Look at these little... like, there's just little particles of bubble. There's like bubbles going through the air, or dust, or like right here. See this? You could see things like floating. Like, here's something floating off the screen. Over here to the right, there's like a dandelion. Looks like a dandelion floating through the air. There's a cat here. Just a random cat. There's these beautiful vines. Just really great attention to detail. I think it's. If I could go back and play Black Desert Day 1 like I did in 2014, and if we can make the game basically what it was back then, man, it would be such an enjoyable experience to go back and play it again. When I played it, I kind of hardcore no-lifed it for like about a month, or maybe 3 months, where I was just playing like crazy amounts of hours trying to progress, and it was a different game back then. The leveling was a lot slower. But anyways, I wanted to get in and just... look at the Pearl Shop and see. I'm trying to increase my inventory. Like, as long as I've played this game, and this is my main character, first character I ever created is this really cool sorceress, right? Cheryl. If you guys ever watch me stream, Cheryl's a name I use a lot for my MMO characters, and this is my sorceress. I've changed her look so many times, like, and since we just are a returning player, we're gonna have the cosmetic. You'll see it. It's up here. Returning Adventure. They give you XP boost, huge XP boost. And you get the palette to dye your items, and which is cool. Let's check that out. So I can actually dye my gear. Just kind of neat. Don't usually dye my gear too much. I don't even know how to dye my gear, really. Let's take a look. It's the dyes you have. Do I not have any dyes? Because I'm not seeing a lot of dyes. Oh. Here's what I look like without my cosmetic items on, which is kind of, interesting. And I don't understand. It says dyes you have. Do I just not have any dyes? I guess I have one dye. I don't know how to die. It's like, it's funny, I've never really dyed gear in this game. Here, let's hide costume. Yeah. Apparently that's the only dye I have. Dye entire gear. Yeah, okay, well, I've never died before, so... Oh, yeah, she's kind of... Hey, what's up, Sam? She's kind of like Yennefer, you're right, from The Witcher, right? She's got kind of a crazy-looking Yennefer look going on. And then if you go... Since I'm a returning player, they give you the value pack, which allows me to customize my character pretty much unlimited for like a month or something. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I tried to make her look very evil. She's got super dark eyes. She looks really cool here. The lighting in the game's a little bit, a little bit different. I'm pretty happy. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty happy. I love her hair. I think her hair turned out just amazing. Her hair is so cool for like a sorceress kind of witchy looking girl. But so anyways, but what I wanted to do is try to take a look at all the rewards. I've got a ton. There's so many things from not playing the game and there should be like login rewards too. I don't even know what all these things do, to be honest. I have value packs that are good. Those give you like all the stuff I have up here, the bonuses and the XP boosts and stuff like that. We got a training box, which gives me a book of training, combat. I don't really remember what a book of training does. I've got a clattering rattle that gives you dice according... Actually, there's the dice game you can play, which is always kind of weird. So you click here on the dice, and you can just go ahead and acquire, and then you just roll the dice. Yeah, I like Eva Green. She's one of my favorite actresses. Eva's cool. So we got a black stone, so that's pretty cool. Now we acquire dice, and we got... What did we get? What's this? Break the limits of the world. I don't know what that means. Arcane storage. Oh, I don't know what arcane storage is. It says you have no stored dice. Select dice. I should have more, right? Okay, well, it's not letting me acquire more dice. Normally it says acquire. I thought I had 3 sets of dice, but I guess not. And what else can we do? We have all these skills that... We have some skill points that we haven't used. So... Every time I play Black Desert, I have to remember how to use certain skills. Like here's guild... So this is... I'm looking for... Let's see... Skill cooldown, Black Spirit's Rage? Learn... Oh, you can actually... get different skill sets. I'm trying to see where I can actually see the... the keys. Like, what keys do I click to actually use this skill? Not here. Right mouse... No. Huh, not seeing it there. But every time I play the game, I kind of have to re-remember how to do certain abilities. Like, there's... The ones I use a lot are this ability here. I can kind of move in and back. This one. It's a pretty good one. There's also... This is what you use to pull. Use this to pull mobs. And then, of course, there's this one, which regens my health. And there's also that one, which is really cool. Normal kicks. Ooh, that was weird. And then there's, let's see, that one, which is kind of just an interesting ability. You can catch people off guard if you kind of go backwards and then just toss that out there. I don't do a lot of PvP in Black Desert because I'm so bad at it. I mean, I think one of those things in Black Desert is people that have played the game since day one are so good at PvP, But what we need to do is level up my characters. So, but again, I wanted to look. What are these things? A sealed forbidden book. You can collect several and put them together. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to the auction. See if we can clear some of my inventory out a little bit.
You won't lose out if you trade through me.
Alright, so these are things that I've sold like a long time ago. I sold 113 things. I wonder how long these things have been sitting out there. Ooh, I sold a plus 15 Gruntle gloves for 19.7 million. So here you can watch my warehouse balance, 170. Seems like a lot of money, but it's not, right? I mean, 194 million silver seems like a lot, but if you go in here and you start looking at weapons, like main weapon here, like the weapon that I use, Gauntlet, like the best weapon for me is the Kazarka, I believe. If you look at like a plus 15 Kazarka, it's 406 million, and that's just for one piece of armor, right? And that's just plus 15. If you go to Pen 5, which is this is the top, this would be like basically probably best in slot gloves for my character, 9.7 billion silver, okay? 9.7 billion. I have 194 million, so you can see. But you can make this money. Like, there's ways to make money in the game, you know. Let's see what we got. Manage warehouse. And can't put that in the warehouse, I guess. I'm trying to remember how to... Yeah, there, okay, that went over. I don't know how to move stuff. It's like not letting me move things. Here, let's try moving this over. No. No, why is it? Deposit. Inventory. Okay, well, it seems to be screwed up. Hold on a second. Manage warehouse. Okay, this is my inventory. It says an item without full durability cannot be registered. Okay, so these... Oh, this cannot register a transfused item in the central market. And the, okay, so alright, so you just right click on when you move. So we can move this over, max quantity. Cool. That's all I can move over. That's why all this stuff's still in my inventory, because you just can't move it to the warehouse. Storage. Let's see if we can, if there's... Let's see, looking for a vendor, just a regular vendor, jeweler.
Gemstones cannot be bargained with.
Okay, we go sell. And sell. That's fine. Create on it. Bronze stones. I have no idea what cronstone's worth, but I seem to have a lot of them.
All the gemstones that I carry have that much value.
Yeah. Keep hitting the wrong key. I want to repair. Okay, repaired all those items. I guess. All right. Well, repaired gear. We can't really sell anything else. Oh yeah, let's look at the portal shop again. I burned out through a bunch of loyalties earlier. I don't really want to buy inventory expansion slots because I usually try to buy those when they're on sale. But you can see my weight's only 1259, which is not the best. It's not bad, but I need to increase my weight limit. But it's very expensive to increase weight limit. What are these? Oh, I have a ton of GM's blessings. What is this? Oh, this is for like a house. This is like a housing item. I don't know how to see. I want to do extract crystal. Extract. Essence or a crystal extraction tool is required. I don't know where to get the crystal extraction tools from. I don't remember. This is one of the biggest reasons why I don't like swapping MMOs. Why I love playing one MMO, because you get so good at that, and you don't ever have this, what I have now, which is like, I don't remember where this is, I don't remember where that is, and every time if you're switching MMOs all the time, every time I come back to an MMO, I'm like, well, how do I play this MMO again? Like, I haven't played Black Desert in, like, fucking months, like, probably, like, 6 months. But let's go ahead and just grind some mobs for some XP. Let's see, we're about 148 attack power. It's currently raining over here. I love the rain, but I don't like that area though. Optimal actually tells you it's optimal AP. It's actually telling me. Actually, the soldiers is pretty close by. Let's just go to the soldiers. We'll kill some soldiers, I guess. Let's make this horse move. I think this is my highest ranked horse. I think it's like a rank 5 or something. Yeah, I couldn't get, dude, Elion I couldn't get to Elion either. I quit pretty quickly. It's actually worse than BDO as far as like, because in BDO you can kind of buy like gear, like you don't have to go through that whole like RNG based enchanting in BDO, because you can just let somebody else do it and just buy the item off the warehouse, you know. So then you can just like farm money or something. But in Elion you can't really do that. You get to start to download Sosa. Well, I tell you what, I've been trying to play, different versions of World of Warcraft just to bide the time until Season of Mastery comes out. But I'm just bored of World of Warcraft. I'm so bored of WoW. I'll play Season of Mastery because that's different, because there's an actual challenge there. There's something we're trying to accomplish, so I can do it, But for just playing to play, I find it very boring. Yeah, Alien has good combat, but that's it. Like the world is like, the graphics are nowhere near as good as BDO. The world doesn't feel as alive as BDO. BDO has so many other things in it, like like mounts and like the fishing is way better in BDO. The crafting and stuff is way better. In my opinion, I like the crafting better in BDO. Although I like the fact that in Alien you can go to your house and you do your crafting in your house. Like I did a little bit of blacksmithing in the house in Alien, and I thought that was one of the things that I enjoyed, that you have your own little blacksmithing shop right there in your home, which was kind of neat. But yeah, I couldn't really, the game itself, I could just tell it was going to be one of those useless grinds. And the population wasn't like, there aren't that many people really playing Alien, so that doesn't really bode that well for the game. The fact that there really aren't that many people playing it, and it's a brand new game here in the West, right? So. All right, let's see. Where do we want to leave my horse? We're gonna dump my horse off here somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of people playing in the starting areas, but people are like, it couldn't keep my attention for very long, and I knew that. Like, I knew that when I played the betas. After the second beta, I was like, yeah, this game really isn't gonna keep my attention for like really long. I hope this is a good place for my mount. All right. I've never used a GM blessing before, but let's use one. And what else do we got? I thought this area was full of mobs, but I'm not seeing any. Interesting. Normally this area is full of mobs. Maybe it's further down. I played the Corsair class just a tiny bit, like just like for like 20-30 minutes. And it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna, the Corsair class is actually pretty cool. But it wasn't like, I like the Sorceress, and I kind of just wanted to level my Sorceress a little bit because she's not, she's only 56. I mean, I've never gotten a character in like BDO past 56, so I haven't really hardcore no life BDO, lately. Like when the game first came out and the leveling process was way slower than it is now. Like when BDO first came out, leveling, just to level 50 was a lot longer than it is now. Now you can do it in like a day, like in a couple hours. But back when the game first came out, you couldn't do that. I mean, it would take you probably a couple of weeks to level to 50 or something. Trying to find a spot for my horse here so the horse doesn't get destroyed. This is probably a good spot up here. Oh man, this guy came out of nowhere and stunned me. You see that? He was like, screw you. Oh, he stunned me again. It's weird, like the Sorceress doesn't have the AoE, like I don't have quite the AoE capability the some of my other classes have. Basically this skill here is what I use a lot. Frenzied Centurion A, huh? They go through the ground. You can see like the red shit on the ground there. These guys actually travel through the ground. It's kind of cool. Trying to, let's see. It's the first time I played the Sorceress in so long, I can't remember her moves, really. I mean, I remember some of them. That's kind of a weird one. You, like, shoot forward but move backwards. But this is BDO. I mean, if you really... I don't know, like, where's my percentage of my level? 41%? I haven't really been watching to see how fast my level's going up. I've got a couple XP, you know, bonuses in effect currently. I'm at 41.43%, so... You've never tried... Oh, the Spandaria? It's okay. The population just wasn't... Like, when I was trying to do dungeons, like... I was a healer and I was queuing for dungeons, and... I wasn't getting the pops as fast as I would like, so... Definitely the population's not great. It's like 1,1400 at peak times, you know? Which isn't, like, horrible, but... I can't remember the fastest way to level in this game anymore. I don't know if it's just doing quests or... It used to always be grind, you know? It's kind of an interesting ability. I'm just trying to remember all her skills. How do I... Oh, wait. I was trying to remember how to get my mana back. That's right. I can use my shards to recover my blue bar, whatever the blue bar is. I don't know if it's considered mana or... So we just hit the A key, because my keys are flip-flopped. Because I use Q and E for movement, and A and D are my special. So right now I've got 22 shards, so if I get this up to 30 and then hit the A key, right now you'll see that I recovered a bunch of MP. Yeah, the Toy WoW server is pretty good. So it's pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, you can see my XP's not going up too fast. What am I going, like 2%? This is like old school lineage leveling, man. Where you like could level for like an hour and, you know. I'm sure there's a much faster way to level in BDO, but I don't remember. I don't know what it is. You know, there's probably some sort of events or repeatable quests or something that'll give you better XP than just, you know, grinding mobs, but I wanted to go out here and try to remember how to actually play my class. I try to aggro as many as we can here. Mm. Mm. That's the ability that I forgot how to use, but it's really cool. She does this skill here, and then she does a where she slams the ground with jumps in the air and slams the ground with her fist, and I don't know how she does that ability. I gotta figure that one out. That one's really cool. Mhm. Frenzied Axe mana. So yeah, we've gone up a whopping like 3% on my level. We've gone up like a whopping like 3%. Talk about the grind. The grind, man. BDO's the real grind. There's that ability again, that ground pound again. I just don't know how to do the ground pound. She does it sometimes, and I don't really understand how she's doing that ability. Oh man. Bad part of this area is you're constantly running into tombstones and shit. It's kind of annoying. Oh, knocked me on the ground. No. Ooh. So yeah, we got just in that little bit of time 990 marks of frenzy and all this other crap. We got blackstone weapon, blackstone, some traces of death, a couple of Uria weapon boxes. But yeah, Black Desert is just so grindy. I'll have to do some research to see what's I'm sure there's a better way to level my character at 56, but I don't know, man. Value pack expires in 1 hour. Wow, really? It's okay. I have more value packs. Anyways, guys, it's pretty late, so I'm gonna head to bed. It's actually, yeah, what time is it? 2 in the morning for me. But yeah, Black Desert's a cool game. I mean, I like Black Desert. But it's just so grindy. That's the thing, you know. It can be very cumbersome, you know. But when you get in here and you see like how beautiful the world is, it's like Jesus, you know what I mean? It's amazing. You see your character, like my sorceress looks like a crazy person. I love it. anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys later. I hope everybody has a good night. And I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I have no idea. I doubt I'll play any kind of World of Warcraft because, like I said, I'm pretty much just burned out on WoW. What is this one? I have a 2-hour buff on weight limit plus 200 for 2 hours. Wow. Okay. There's so many things in this game I don't even know. Here's the die list. Like, there's like stuff like stoned. I don't even know what a stone is. There's totem. I have no idea what this totem is. There's this butterfly fairy thing up here, but I have no idea what this is. Care to meet helpful fairy. I don't. This is something I'm gonna have to look into. I don't know what this fairy is. I think I've even got one of these things in my inventory. Yeah, right here. See, I've got the petal. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. And then if I go into my pearl items, I think in here I had something too that was, I don't know, man. There's so much about this game I don't even know. Black Desert has a lot of stuff to it. There's a lot of content in Black Desert, like a ton, like a ridiculous amount. And for people who've played the game since the beginning, they know it all, but I haven't, so I don't know hardly. I feel like I'm just a complete noob in Black Desert. Which is funny because you look at, let's see, if you look here, it says total time played on this character is 24 days and 12 hours. That's a pretty good, you know, it's a little bit of time, not a lot, obviously, but I'm sure there's people that are well in a couple hundreds of days on characters, but for someone who's played 24 days, I certainly feel like I don't know anything. Casting speed's really good. Gathering fishing sucks. Breath. Health, yeah. Health is really from eating food. You just want to constantly, like, every time your food buff drops, you want to eat more food. And over time, that'll increase your health. And then breath is just from running. Just get off your horse and run, and you'll increase your breath. And then, of course, strength is increased by literally carrying stuff. So when you do the packages that you carry for trade, like you package up some stuff, I think at a trade person, and you carry it to another town and sell it to, you know, just carrying it, physically carrying stuff around like that, and when you're trading, increases your strength. What does this say? Unclaimed rewards 43. I have 43 unclaimed rewards. You became an artisan processor. So if you go down here, let's close this. Here's all these rewards they're talking about. I don't know what to do with half. 90% of this shit, I don't even know what to do with it. What's this? A travel kit for adventurers who have reached level 57. Well, I'm only 56. A help kit. And we've got another kit here. Travel kit. This is for returning adventurers. You'll get a level 59 travel kit, book of training, black magic crystal box. And here's that brilliant fairy wings, which I don't really know what to do with this. Right mouse button, click these to use near an item. Use the item near the young Kamasilvi tree at the Kamasilvi temple in Medaya. Yeah, this game's got so much shit. It's just crazy, blows my mind. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys, man. Have a good night.